Got it. Okay.
Whenever you guys are ready.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Sportswise. I'm John Hagan, along with
Vince Colosso.
Russell Adams.
and today we are going to talk about baseball. No, not what you think. We'll talk about today. Do you want to go to a baseball game in the month of April and May? Especially in cold weather climates like Chicago, New York, I was thinking what else? Cleveland, and any other places too cold. Now, me personally, I do not want to go to a baseball game when it's cold. And so, I don't know why they would start the season so early in April. I don't know. But me personally, I would wait till Memorial Day weekend. That's when the weather is nice nationwide. You can always do like scheduled double headers, like day-night double headers or old-fashioned double header, like you go 2 for the price of 1. That's what I would do. Because this right now, going to a baseball game in this cold weather, jeez. I know, isn't that ridiculous, Stephanie?
Yeah, it is.
It is so cold out there. It's like, it's ridiculous. It's like not even funny going out to a baseball game in this cold weather. It is so ridiculous going out to a ball game. Like I remember one year in 1983, I was out there, and it was freezing out there. It was so cold out there. This is always went to White Sox game. We left by the 5th inning. It was like 33 degrees. We were in the shade. It was so cold out there that forget it. So we went outside. It felt a lot warmer than sunshine. They told me right then and there that you do not want to go to a ball game in this weather. So I think they should do away with starting the season in April and like end the season early, end in September, so you can enjoy the playoffs and not have to worry about bundling up in November when there's a World Series in November, for crying out loud. That's crazy. That's why September playoffs are the best to me. That's my opinion. Vince?
Well, they call baseball players the boys of summer. And that's the best time to go out to a baseball game during the summer where it's nice and hot. You can eat the hot dogs and see the girls and halfway undressed, and the guys are halfway undressed and everything. And I mean, you enjoy yourselves. Get sunburned and all that good stuff. But the only problem is that the baseball season is 162 games. Now, if you want to go old school, 154 games. But even still, now they don't want us all of a sudden start having double headers, because double headers, they don't want to give people free games, and they do
night double headers.
Yeah, they'll probably do the twilight business where they have one game during the day and one game during the night, and then they kick you out so you can't see 2 games. So so they can charge you for different games. However, here's the thing: when I was younger, I used to go to the games during April. And it was really nice. It was beautiful. You could see the in Wrigley Field, the ivy had not yet gotten green. It was still brown. And all of a sudden, that wind came out of that outfield. And I froze my butt off. It is cold as though nobody's business. I mean, it's cold as hell. And so I would suggest, here's the thing. Baseball, what they should do is they should open up more games on the West Coast and in the South and in the dome stadiums more. They're trying to do that, but unfortunately, you do still have your fair share of cold weather teams, and they don't have domes. So you can still get some areas where somebody is going to be cold, and sometimes it's going to be pitchers pitching in snow. So he may throw a fastball, baseball, and then next thing you know, he's throwing a slider with a snowball. You know, struck him out on a snowball. Anyway, you get that type of thing, but that's part of the fun of baseball, because you have to change with the weather. Here's another thing, and that it factors big in baseball. And I learned this when I was a little boy playing baseball. It's called bees in the bat. When you play baseball in the cold, when the ball hits the bat, the bat shakes, and you can feel the vibration all the way to your hands. And even though these guys do have the finest hitting gloves in the world and everything. That still goes all the way up to your bones. And they call it bees in the bats because your hands feel like they've been stung by 1,000 bees. And I mean, when you were a kid, it was crazy, but you played anyway. You weren't running around like crazy. Ah, I'm loving baseball. I love the baseball. But your hands are on fire. But you love the game. Kids do crazy. Children do crazy things even though they love it. And however, that's something that factors in. So they do have to be careful about that. That's why they try to play more games on the West Coast. So just try to schedule more games on the West Coast. And hopefully the weather works with you. Remember, in Houston, which is warm, Houston is flooding like nobody's business now. And shout out to the people of Houston. God bless you. And I wish the best for you because they're going through a hell of a time down there. God bless them. But Russell, you got anything to say about that?
Yeah, I want to say I love baseball games, but I'm going to tell you, cold weather baseball, it's no fun. I went to a couple games last year in April. Me, about 6 of us, we was watching the game. And man, by the 3rd inning, it was cold. I didn't care about no game. I mean, I'm just sitting there freezing. Couldn't go to the bathroom. And they was throwing out like T-shirts through the park. And one came my way. I'm still just sitting there. I don't want it. It's cold, but it's not right. I don't think to play baseball in the cold weather because I don't see how they do it. The fans don't want to sit out there in the cold weather. Some of them do, but not me. Like I said, I went out there couple of games last year. Me and a couple guys, and by the 9th inning, I'm looking around. Hey, where's everybody at? One guy took off. I go to the bathroom. He never comes back. Another guy goes to the bathroom. He didn't come back. Next thing I know, it's just me. So hey, what I do? I go to the bathroom too, and I won't come back. So I thought they all might come back, so I just waited for a while, but nobody came back. It was just that cold. You couldn't even talk. So I agree with Vince and John. Maybe you can start it a little later in the season. Maybe like May or something like that when it's warmer outside. Cause I'm gonna tell you, it's no fun sitting out there in a baseball game cold. And what Vince said, that the West Coast team, they can start some games on the West Coast, but you won't have enough games to go around. So it's not gonna have to play in the cold, right? Yeah. Because you're gonna get like what? Dodgers, San Fran, Padres. Okay, Colorado's cold. Okay, maybe Miami. Okay, that's 4 teams. So you got 12 teams. So somebody gonna got to play in the cold. So
that's why you need retractable roof domes, right, Russell?
Right, exactly. So I wouldn't advise it. But if you like baseball, hey, it's your thing, but not mine. I'm not going to do it no more like I did last year.
Okay. Well, speaking of which, if I put the cheese on a cracker, as Vince would say here, the baseball is not like any other sport either. Because football, you have a time clock. I know people sit on the cold in the football games, but you have a time clock. There's no time clock in baseball.
Good point.
No time clock whatsoever because you're like sitting there waiting for that 27th out. And sometimes you might go to extra innings, like 10, 11, 12, 13, up to 14, up to 15. I'm like, okay, there might be the MCI night. We might want to make a humor about that. But there is seriously rules that need to be changed to make the game more compelling from like the beginning of the season to the World Series. So, yeah, Vince brought a couple of good points like West Coast, South, dome stadiums, but I would seriously do more day-night doubleheaders. And anything else you like to say before we close, Vince?
Special shout out, Steph Curry, get well soon. Golden State's gonna need you in the 2nd and 3rd round. Another thing about that, shout out to the Chicago Blackhawks. Man, guys, you didn't make it. You didn't make it. All Blackhawks fans, I'm pretty bummed up about it. But next year is gonna be your year again. Okay, and that's it.
I want to say Chicago teams are doing good. Keep it up, and go Blackhawks. Still feel for you. Still my team. Congratulations for a good season. And I know you guys be back again.
Yep. So we'd like to right now close out on the Sportswise feature. John Hagan with
Vince Colosso,
Russell Adams,
and we'll see you same next bat time, bat channel on the next podcast of Sportswise.
All right.
All right. You're good, huh?
You might want to have a spot where you post your camera which gets all of us because you know when you watch that video,
Yeah, it'll be my hand.
It's gonna be swinging around. People gonna probably sit up there and they're watching your video. They almost throw up or something because it's swinging around. Oh my God, it's driving me crazy. I get vertigo.
Yeah,
let's get vertigo.
Yeah, swinging around. There was a movie. What's it called? Blair Witch Project years ago. Remember that? And people said they got sick watching it because the cameras kept swinging around.
Yeah. True that.
I bought a large popcorn. It is now in my lap. I want a refund.
You're laughing there, huh?
No.
I want a refund.
Got that great camera face, that great TV face.
Oh, thanks.
Oh. Oh yeah, she's like that that Fox Sports lady, that young lady who has that wonderful face, and she's a sports addict and everything. She gets the guys going.
Are you guys gonna record it yourself?
Yeah,
Next week?
I got. This is how Stephanie last week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss Kayla. I'll miss the other ones too, but I'm especially miss you, Stephanie, and of course Kayla too.
You guys will be good.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Are you gonna graduate now?
Yeah, I'm graduating May 11th. Yeah.
Congratulations. I just passed my class. That's what I was telling everybody. I passed my class, and I was showing them my certificate.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's in digital marketing, so now I'm really bona fide qualified.
Yeah.
And Art Institute, the other classes I was taking in Art Institute and graphic design and web design, I'm at a certain level. So I guess maybe they may give me another class. I don't know, because they snuck another class in on me this time. The lady came by my spot. He said, "How you like the class?" I said, "It's great. You know you have another one coming." Oh.
Oh.
You know, yeah. I mean, that kind of got me, caught me unaware.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great. I learned a lot. So hopefully they do have another class with. So, because one class at a time. Because two at once is a bit much for me. Yeah.
Well, congratulations on finishing.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Not everyone finishes what they start, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess that's it for a very interesting Sportswise. Have a great day, everybody.
All right now.